For more on the Brexit drama, let's go to Helen Thomas. She is CEO and founder of Blond Money, a macroeconomic consulting firm based in the UK. Helen, so tell us how Plan B is different from Plan A.
You're right to question that because it looks remarkably similar, and basically it is. What she's really stood up and said today is that she needs to go back to Brussels with a sense of what might work. She wants to have some confidential conversations with certain committees in Parliament. She wants to listen. She wants to talk to the regional governments, of course, where Northern Ireland is such a key issue here with the Irish border. But really, not an awful lot has changed.
Helen, considering her Brexit plan was rejected in that humiliating defeat last week, is this what MPs really wanted to hear from her? Did she make things any more palatable when it comes to Brexit?
Well, she is really stuck. Of course, various MPs want her to go in lots of different directions, and that's the problem she's got. Parliament is so divided that actually it's very difficult for her to move in any real direction and not lose even more of the votes than she already has done. So to some degree, it's kind of understandable she can't move too far until Parliament itself starts to agree around a kind of consensus.
A lot of pressure on the Prime Minister, especially from the opposition leader, Jeremy Corbyn, who has repeatedly said she has to take the no-deal option off the table. But she hasn't really done that, has she?
Well, to be fair to the Prime Minister, she can't. When all of the MPs voted to trigger Article 50 2 years ago, and they set in stone the date of March 29th, 2019, for when the UK would leave the European Union, that means the clock is ticking, and you can only stop it if Parliament votes on some kind of deal, and Theresa May has so far been the only person to put forward a deal. Now, some other MPs are trying to come up with alternatives. We hear a bit about Norway, for example. We hear that Parliament itself has to take back control to try and get something done. But to be honest, she cannot take no deal off the table because it is where we were headed unless people can come up with something else.
But she's certainly taken the possibility of a second referendum off the table.
Today, she did suggest that in her comments, but this is also the woman who said she would not call a general election and then went ahead and called one a couple of months after she made that pledge. She is quite stuck whereby people think she is sort of just playing to her script, which is it's my deal or no Brexit, which is basically what she's been saying for the past few months. So to be fair, I think when she says these things, of course, she's trying to chop off potential future paths in order to try and coalesce everybody around a much more binary option, because it's only then that we're really going to get MPs and the numbers to really gather around an alternative.
And very quickly, Helen, for as much criticism as she's gotten from Jeremy Corbyn, does Mr. Corbyn have a better plan?
No, in a word, he doesn't. He's trying to pin all of this on the Conservative Party and show them that it's their mess. He does not want to own a bad Brexit. So for now, he just wants some chaos and for the attention to continue to fall onto Theresa May.
Helen Thomas, live for us from Oxford, England. Thank you.